The moment you start using it, it's super fake. Super fake. This one is not the real one, and this one is, and you can see it the moment you turn it on. It's crazy. But from afar, wow, it's great. It's super okay. If you see this on someone's hand, you're never going to notice that it's a fake one. In today's video, I will be showing you an original Apple Watch and a fake Apple Watch named the S18 Ultra Watch Ultra. They look exactly the same. I will unbox it, show you the differences, show you the similarities, so let's get started with the comparison video. What's up, Lollipop? My name is Joe, and in today's video, I have two products over here which are exactly the same thing, or at least they want us to believe is the same thing. This one is a fake Apple Watch, and this one is a real Apple Watch. I will start by comparing the box, the outside, and then the software. So let's start with the original Apple Watch. As you can see, this is very fine paper. The box is very premium. It's very good quality. You have a picture over here of the watch that is going to be inside. This is the one with the yellow band. You have Ultra titanium case, yellow ocean band. You have all the text over here, and you have the codes and whatever you might need. On the front, it's just paper, and you have engraved over here the watch. It's a very nice feeling. Now, if you ever come across this kind of box, this is not an Apple Watch Ultra. And even the name is kind of like half Samsung, half Apple. S18 Ultra Watch Ultra. They have the Ultra 2 times. It's quite funny. Now, inside, or on the other side, you have this HD Fit Pro, which is the app that it should be working with because it doesn't connect through the Apple Watch app. That's number one giveaway if you have a fake. First, if I open the normal Apple Watch, as you can see, you need to pull this back over here, and then it opens this way. A very nice printing on the inside. You have a little booklet that is called Watch, which I'll show you in a moment. Here, you have the watch itself in a very nice box, separate box. Then you have the band in a separate box. This is how it is together. Now, in terms of the fake Apple Watch, you also have the same way of opening the box, like this. You have the printing, as you can see, and you even have the book, and it says Watch. In the case of the original, it's a very similar picture, so they have the black and white fairly similar, but this one says Apple Watch and this one says Watch Ultra. This is a very big giveaway that is not the original. And then once you remove the book, you can see over here that there's a picture of the Apple Watch Ultra, but it's called S18 Ultra. It's with the HD Fit Pro, and on the back, again, the application that is used for it to work. So we'll open that in a second. Let's look at the two books. I'll show you the original book. So if I open this book on the first page, it's pictures of the watch, the alpine, the ocean, the trail. And then you have pictures on what the button does, how does the whole thing work, how does it charge. Then you have very nice pictures from the side, what they do. Then you have explaining the nighttime modes and the diving options. And then you have the little paperwork over here for the watch. That's the watch. Now, let's see the Watch Ultra, which is one step above. If I open it, oh, same pictures. Really cool. And then you have a lot of Chinese text, more Chinese text. Even more Chinese text, and now we got to the English one. You need to download the application over here, and it says what this watch can do and how it can do it, etc., etc. All right, enough of this. This is very fake, and you can see that they didn't even get the picture correctly. It's very close, it's black and white, but it's not the same. This is a mountain and this is water. What you are here for is this. The original Apple Watch, which has the text here on the side, titanium case, 49 millimeters, nothing on this side, nothing on this side, and that's it. You have the picture of the Apple Watch right here, and on the back you have different kind of codes and serial numbers. On the other hand, this one shows the watch from the two sides and the front, and on the back you have the QR code for the application. Let's open this too. All right, a different experience. As you can see, the original and the fake. In the original, you have this little pack over here, which is the charger, and it's a braided charger. So this is like a very nice material over here. And then next to the charger, you have the Apple Watch in a nice paper packaging. Now for the fake one, you can see the charger, the band, and the Apple Watch. And this is plastic. This doesn't come out. This is plastic. This is how they present it to us. Over here, you have the Apple Watch charger, which is not USB-C, which is still USB-A. And then they gave me the black band over here, as you can see. Now, this band, if I want to take this out, I can. This is a fake band because this doesn't come apart. No. So I cannot change where this link is. It's always here. In the case of the original, the band comes separately. And it comes in this very nice box. As you can see, it slides out. And then there you go. You can take it out. This is the yellow band. And then you have the exact same little thingy over here. That is on the black band. But on the fake one, you cannot change the position of this. With the original, you can just pull it out and then put it in any hole you want, whichever fits you the best, and then just reconnect it. And you can see the material is different too. This is like titanium. It feels like titanium, or it's like this polished. This is a polished metal something. This is matte, and I think it looks great. I think it looks a lot better. And then let's take out the two Apple Watches. Here we have the two Apple Watches set up. From the side, from the back, from the other side, from the top, and from the bottom. It is truly amazing to me how much they managed to copy the real one. On the outside, it looks pretty convincing, especially if you look at it from far. You look at it from this angle, it's almost the same. You look at it from this angle, it's almost the same. Now, obviously, the biggest differences are going to happen in software. So once we turn it on and see the software, we're going to see major differences. But for now, let's examine the back. As you can see, the sensors in this one, the original one, are more complex. There are more sensors present than in the fake one. And also, the text over here reads, Apple Watch Ultra 49mm titanium and ceramic case, sapphire crystal GPS LTE, 100-meter water resistance, and dive 40 meters. While this one is Sports Watch Ultra, smart 49mm metal case and gem glass, heart rate, pedometer, Bluetooth sport watch. So it's totally two different things that these devices are promising us. This one is obviously the real one. Plus there's a little sticker over here, as you can see. It's weird. The screws are, I don't know, kind of like an afterthought. They don't look very precise in the fake one. It looks like it's just been, after put in there. It's not nice. It's not even. While in the real one, you can see it's beautifully processed and done. The color difference between the gray on the back on this one and this one, there's a slight difference. And you can see a bit of a color difference with the orange ring around the crown. This is more orange. This is more red. Now, in the front, as you can see, we have the two devices over here. When I turn this actually shows me true north. And when I turn this, nothing really happens. So I can turn this and it does actually show me which way I'm looking. This one just turns off and it's showing north is somewhere this way. But what happens when I push the button? This one goes into the original app drawer and this one goes into this version, as you can see. I can have the same list view over here, but you can see the list view is even different. So if I look through the applications, it's a very nice smooth animation on the original. You have the Taptic Engine feedback, which is a very delicate tap on your wrist when you're looking through. It's just a very exquisite feeling. On this one basically has a vibrating motor inside and it's just terrible. Let me just show you the sound. Now, the number one thing with the Apple Watch is that you can set up new watch faces. As you can see, if I want a different watch face, then I can have a different watch face. With this one, if I press long, nothing happens. Basically, you rotate the crown to get a different watch face. Also, as you can see, this is trying to have an always on display, but it doesn't. When I turn off this watch, it has a true always on display. This one turns off and doesn't really support that. Let's go into the applications. You can see it has a heart rate monitor. It has blood pressure, which is very interesting. It has blood oxygen, the fake one, and pressure and different kind of things. While the original one doesn't have these things. So all you get over here are basically a heart rate. You get ECG. You get blood oxygen, and that's it. These are the sensors, and then obviously it can tell your heart rate and your temperature when you're sleeping, but those are not, we're not able to actually measure for ourselves in the original one. Here you go. Here we have ECG, and then you have the depth app. So when I put it in water or I dive with it down, it'll show how deep I am. It's got a compass, blood oxygen, and so on. So the fake one, not really. It's kind of like a joke. I go over here to heart rate, or actually I'm going to put it over here where it should be on my wrist. It says my heart rate is 62, but it's not really doing anything. If I do exactly the same thing with the other one, let's go into heart rate. 78. Okay, now the fake one is measuring. Let's put it over here. Let's see. Measuring. 66. It's a bit off. 79 versus 66. Not really a precise. If I go and I try to do a blood pressure, how the hell is it going to do a blood pressure reading for me? So I put it over here. Is it going to do anything? 82 per 190. From where does it get this? I have actually tested it with my blood pressure meter, and I can safely say that it's not correct. It is absolutely not correct. A very interesting thing that I need to mention over here is if I pull up the control center. As you can see, this is a totally different control center. There are things over here. No business card bound with QR code. Please open the app. This is a very Chinese way to do it. Scan the QR code. In China, you would scan the QR code. There's no such thing here in the control center of the original. If you want to, you can choose the brightness. Wow. I can choose the brightness of the display. So there's no auto brightness. It's what you set up. There is no collection code. It's just a totally weird little control center over here. I can go into the settings. You have the language. You have the app download. As you can see, these are the things that are in the fake save mode, health reminder, brightness, screen duration. Let's go into screen duration. Always bright. Let's go to always bright so it doesn't go. the do not disturb mode. You got the vibration, password, time, reset, reboot, shutdown. Let's go into the about what this is. It's the S28 Ultra version, the 0.01. Then you have the build time. Then you have S28 Ultra audio, and this is the MAC address. Very, very weird. Now, obviously, in the case of the original, you go into settings. And then you go general, and then you go about, and then you have all the information over here that you might need, from the serial numbers to everything. But in this case, holy crap, what are we looking at over here? It's super weird. Then you can connect to your phone via Bluetooth. What is this? Please calibrate according to the figure. So it wants me to calibrate. What am I calibrating? Oh, I'm calibrating the compass. Okay, I know for a fact north is not that way. North is actually that way in the studio. So this is totally wrong. Anyway, it's got a compass. You can say it has a compass. It's not a good compass, but it's a compass. Okay. So at least you have a timer, pedometer. They copied very much. Okay, so you have steps, calories, and distance. The green, red, and blue. This is the activity rings from the original. And then you have, what else do you have in here? Heart rate, blood pressure, exercise, sleep, pressure. I don't know what pressure is. I have no idea what these things are, by the way. This looks like Memoji, but it's something different. I have no clue what this might be. Siri. It has Siri. Turn on. Please pair the watch. We're not going to pair the watch. That's the last thing I need. This accessing my phone. Oh, camera. So I can connect to the app for the camera. All right, it's got weather, stopwatch, alarm clock, calculator, find phone, game, temperature. Let's see what temperature it is in here. Please wear a wristband. Does it know if I just put it over here? 36.16. Is it actually measuring something? With the heart rate, it's actually measuring, so it's actually doing something. With the temperature, who knows? Who knows if it was doing anything? Blood sugar, barometric, whatever. It's so difficult to, go around this. And then you have settings. And then that's it. This is the interiors of this watch here. I'll show you all the watch faces that you can have. This is it. No more. Obviously, with the original, if you want a new watch face, then all you need to do is long press and then add new, and then you have tons of options for watch faces. So whatever you like, you can just go in there, add, boom, you have a new watch face. And then you can just scroll between the watch faces that you like, that you use, and then that's it. So if you look over here, this is a much nicer interface with all the applications. It automatically syncs to your phone. You don't need to do anything. This is fake. This is super fake. The moment you start using it, it's super fake. The moment you start using it, it's super fake. Super fake. This one is not the real one, and this one is, and you can see it the moment you turn it on. It's crazy. But from afar, wow, it's great. It's super okay. if you see this on someone's hand, you're never going to notice that it's a fake one. That's life. Everything gets copied. Everything gets copied. This is the Apple Watch Ultra. If you guys want to know anything more about it, let me know in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer all of your questions. This is the fake Apple Watch from afar. If you want to look like you're having an Apple Watch, maybe you can buy this. But for anything else, it's just basically a piece of paperweight. In terms of weight, it's actually as heavy as the real one, which is interesting. But yeah, fake Apple Watch is a big no-no. Just like with the fake iPhone, it's a big no-no. Do not get it. While it might look similar from afar, it is a big disappointment from up close.